Actor and comedian Chevy Chase appeared at the National Wildlife Foundation's gala in Washington and commented on President Obama's job performance concerning environmental issues. President Obama, do you think he personally has lived up to your expectations when it comes to environmental policy?
I'd have to ask him. I think that there's no question that it's down the list because of so many other reasons that are political. One needs to get elected again before one can really put into place certain issues. So I think it's around number 6, the environment. But I think that I believe very much in this guy. I think he's smart. I think he understands these needs. When all is said and done, the easy answer is what Bob Redford said tonight, and it doesn't mean that he's taken easy out, but this is about our kids, our children, and what they will be able to enjoy and live with, and how they should be the top of the line when it comes to the top predator and controlling wildlife.
Chase says President Obama is a young leader who may not have anticipated what was most important to the electorate. If he's lived up to your expectations, if you thought he would do more in terms of combating global climate change?
It's too early to tell. He's young. Maybe he has not anticipated or hadn't yet anticipated with perspective, a way to gauge what's going to be most important to the electorate and to people as he came in, because he's young. Perhaps he came in with all sorts of great thoughts and found out that, in fact, in order to make things happen, he had to deal with uppermost issues, as it were, that were political. I think that when all is said and done, and he's re-elected, that we'll see a number of different changes, not only for him, but also for the Congress, and I'm talking about midterm elections, etc. I think there's no question that since 1972, and earlier than that, when I was around in the 60s, we've known that something's got to be done, but it just keeps taking back seat. I don't think that's going to happen with him.
What do you think is the most important issue to the electorate? As you mentioned that perhaps he thought that climate change and environmental issues would be at the top of people's
lists. He thought that would be the most important thing to the electorate. The electorate is made up of a lot of predominantly men who like to fight, who at 18 have the biggest balls of all and are sent off to war, who are ready to fight each other and have little concern for the softer things in nature. When you get to be my age, you begin to understand what nature is, even the nature of man. So I believe that he's still young and that he will come up to understanding a little bit more about the entire life of this world and not just human life. That's my opinion.
Nicholas Balassi, CNSnews.com, Washington.